Hi, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing us a seafood boil, and we also going to be discussing Love and Marriage Huntsville over dinner. Yo, I got a light seafood boil again. I did some lobster, some mussels, and some shrimp. I didn't do the corn and potatoes, but I do have a piece of sausage or two in here. I also got some lemon. Got me some Smackalicious sauce, and I also got me some garlic bread. So we're going to say grace, and we're going to get into this because we got to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? Gracious Lord, I truly thank you for this food I'm about to receive. Nourish my body and feed my soul for Christ's sake. Amen. Amen. Have y'all been keeping up with Love and Marriage Huntsville? Tonight is just a mess. Last week it was a mess, and tonight it just continued on to let you realize how big of a mess it was. But we got to unpack some stuff. All right, so let me get to eating first. You know, I always got to have me some garlic bread on deck. But first let's talk about the cast, okay? We're gonna talk about Tiffany and Louis. They ain't got nothing going on, so they ain't really in the scenes or whatnot. You know, Destiny done having a re-grand opening. I don't know, she had a grand opening. I guess she had another one. And it was some mess going down there. What is Destiny's storyline? I don't get it. But anyway, I don't get her storyline other than her being a bone carrier. She's taking stuff back to Martell, what so-and-so said, and so-and-so, your ex-wife said this. She being a little mess. So last week at Madani, you know, Stormy showed up. Stormy, I like Stormy. She's cool. She shows up and she coming with gifts, okay? When I say coming with gifts, she ain't coming with no low-key gifts. She coming with Gucci bags and whatnot, okay? Yeah, like Kimmy said, I want an apology like that, okay? And she act like she didn't want it. She had her face balled up like a brown bag the whole time. I don't know what to say for Destiny. She got some issues. But then when Mel showed up, you know, she had that little look on her face the entire time when the woman walked in saying, hey, Destiny. She called her by name. But she was so in her own mind or stuck in her own head or had a head of her own behind to where she didn't hear her. So now she telling everybody, oh, she walked in my establishment and didn't even speak to me. She did. And that's why Mel said roll the tape back. So after Mel speak, she goes and she's beginning to mingle, doing what folks would normally do, right? Let me get me something to eat first. And then Destiny still got a problem. Destiny, she want to have a problem. That was her all by herself. She wanted a problem, and she got it. She got it. Because when nobody studying her. Yeah, they at your grand opening, and ain't nobody studying you. I guess that is a hard pill to swallow. They in your establishment, and ain't nobody studying you. Now, yeah, I can see it. But she was going about it the wrong way, the whole complete wrong way. I think what Destiny didn't like that people was congregating without her. They were stealing her business. And what trips me out is, honey, she's going to try to turn Stormy away, right? But when they saw Stormy had gifts, they let her in. And Stormy was like, I'm just trying to support. You know, and told her, I'm proud of you. I thought that was really, really big of Stormy. If you think about their interactions hadn't been the greatest. But she showed up to support. So when she gets in there and whatnot, she's looking around. And I like when she said, I add value to every room. If not, why am I here? Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. But Destiny still want to be a little brat. Till when Mel showed up, she had the issue that where it got good at. When Mel decided to go outside and talk to Miss Wanda. Said that they had been threatening her, you know, and she been talking trash about Melanie for quite some time, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't new, it wasn't surprising, we all knew it. She been talking trash, had been, for quite some time. So it just so happened this time, Melanie's like, you know, why y'all threatening me? And you need to keep my children's name out your mouth. And from what I understand on all these reality shows, children's normally are off limits. I don't know why Miss Wanda seemed to want to go there. But she did, honey. And wanted to fight. That was funny. Miss Wanda, sit your little old behind down here. Bones don't heal like they used to. You run up on this young girl, honey. No go. Miss Wanda, let me be the first one to tell you, honey. When they talk about Arthur, they ain't talking about no man. They talking about arthritis. Them bones don't heal like they used to, honey. You'll be able to tell whenever the rain come, hurricane, something. You'll be able to tell the weather by your joints. They hurt. Stop it. She running around trying to fight. Isn't that some mess? But I'm going to tell you where it got good. It didn't get good. It was a little sad. When the men getting into the women stuff. And it was all because of Miss Wanda running her mouth. And that's all they trying to do is tell her to stop. Hush. And you know what? I really appreciated Marceau telling Tisha, look, if something happened to you or you in the middle of something, yeah, I'm going to jail. It can turn from a good event to a bail me out quick. Real quick. Y'all know Miss Wanda, she ain't listening to nobody, honey. She just calling mail all outside of her name and things of that nature. And teacher, Mama, what's wrong with you? You trying to fight? She wasn't. Teacher's a whole nother subject. We're going to come back to her. But what I can appreciate is, and this is something we all knew. Ooh, a muscle. Ooh, the juices. Did you see how Martell ran to her defense? That man still love her. We all knew it. It's sad when hindsight is always 20/20. I know if he could do things differently, he would. He wouldn't have did that. I like that Stormy. She was maintaining her cool. I like something. It's something about Stormy. She wasn't over the top or anything. But it's amazing how Destiny went to Stormy. Didn't want the girl to come in, but yeah, you want to talk about what's going on. This, she trying to figure out what's going on outside, being nosy, and that's just her. Just like I say, what is her story now? I don't get it. So anyway, Stormy's still attending, being a good girl, like she's supposed to. And it's Destiny trying to figure out what's going on at her own shop. What? I don't get that. What? I don't know. But here's the highlight of the evening for me. Why did it take Funky Dineva to get Tisha together? Why did it take him to get her together? Excuse me. Everything everybody else been saying about Miss Wanda, from Kimmy to Marceau done said it a number of times. But when Funky Dineva came to visit, she kikiing it up with him, but she didn't like what he had to say, did she? When he said, is your mama starting this mess trying to fight your battles, and you've become complacent with your silence? He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. I'm glad he said it. Somebody need to say it. She wasn't listening to nobody else. Somebody need to say it. So I'm glad he did that. And I'm glad it was on TV. I'm glad it was aired. Hold on, ain't no muscle in there. I'm just telling y'all how I feel. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think anybody, who was wrong in this situation? Was it Mel for wanting answers? Was it Miss Wanda for trying to fight? I mean, like, who would you say was at fault? It's hard for me. And you know what else gets me? That I didn't understand. But I can appreciate it. Maurice is always looking out for his brother, trying to keep him out of trouble. He was trying to keep the fight solid. And I also like that he wasn't upholding Miss Wanda in her wrong. I'm not going to call her Miss Wanda, no, just Wanda. He wasn't upholding Wanda in her wrong. I like that. Even though he was inside trying to keep her in, because girlfriend trying to get outside to fight. Where they do that at? She too old for that at her big age. Why she do that? I don't know. But he tried. He tried his best. He did say she was slipperier than he thought. But he tried. He gave it a good shot, honey. It's just that, you know what? She had something on her mind. I think Miss Wanda is jealous. She jealous of Mel. Mel living her life doing the thing she done missed out on. Something. I don't know. But she had no business speaking on them folk children. Regardless of whether Martell the dad or not. I don't think that's none of her business. Am I wrong? She wasn't in that bed. I don't think she should have nothing to say unless they ask for child support. If they ain't coming to her for child support, she shouldn't have nothing to say. Shrimp. Look at that. That's a good old shrimp. Whatever going on with Mel and Martell, that wasn't none of her business. So if that's not his baby, who is she to say it ain't his? She wasn't in the bed with them. Child, that what happen when you get old folks social media, as they say. Garlic bread. Can't go wrong with garlic bread. Oh my goodness. Miss One ain't had no business doing that. She needs to sit her old behind down. She too old for that. Way too old for that. I'm telling you, things ain't the same, honey. And I got a question. What Marcel and Funky Dineva doing having a relationship? Is it a reality TV thing? Because he do comment on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Or maybe they invite him down to spruce up their image a little bit. But I'm glad he came. What he said to Tisha needed to be said. Well, I take it back. It had been said. She needed to receive the message. Because she hadn't been receiving the message. That message had been falling on deaf ears for the longest. It was time. So y'all, who y'all think was in the wrong? And do you think that Destiny have a right to be mad with somebody? I mean, after all, they did come to support. They didn't have to come and support, you know? They even showed where it was a flyer that Destiny made saying, come and read the Huntsville Housewives or something like that. The stars from Love and Marriage Huntsville. But she only had Kimmy and Letitia picture on the flyer. She was trying to be messy. She was trying to be messy and it didn't work. And is it just me or it just seemed like it wasn't nobody there. Nobody but the cast there. So I wonder, did she market that right? I don't think so. She couldn't. I would like to think that she got more business, but Stormy was a little shady. Stormy said that's the most business that place done seen in a while. Stormy, I promise you, when Destiny see this, she gonna have a problem with Stormy. She's gonna have a problem with Stormy, honey, because Stormy was telling the truth. I believe it. She was already saying how she had to cut the hours or been open on and off and closed on and off. How you want this girl to give you some products and you ain't old enough to sell no product? But I like that Stormy is a businesswoman. You have to go through her distributor, so you ain't getting no deals or no cuts or no hookups or whatever. You go through the regular channels like what everybody else doing. I like that. But the one thing I do hate, I hate that due to this, I don't think Tisha always had a problem with Marcel anyway. She didn't like that Martell, excuse me. She didn't like that Martell exposed to us. She don't want to hear nothing about him having an affair. She don't want to hear nothing about whatever they may have going on. True or not. So you know what? That's what's going to hurt her feelings. That's what's going to hurt her feelings real bad. Like how she over there asking Maurice and Kimmy, can y'all talk to him? Maurice said, yeah, we can talk to him, but talking to Marcel is just like talking to myself. That was funny. And I believe it. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. So y'all list in the comments. Do you think Miss Wanda was wrong? But I just want to know if y'all feel like they shouldn't have been. She shouldn't have talked about the children. The children are always on every reality show. They always leave the kids out of it. Talk about the parents all you want, but why mess with the kids? That don't make sense. I got some foil right here, so I'm not just eating off the floor or whatever. And I'm getting full. But I'm still going to say the honorable mention for tonight goes to Funky Dineva. We needed him. He came through, showed up and showed out. He told the truth, whether he wanted to hear it or not. And it's going to be interesting to see how it play out now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever issues they had, are they going to be able to work them out? Is teacher not going to tell her mama, chill out, get out my business, let me be an adult on my own? Miss Wanda ain't going to change. She going to still go on live. She going to still talk about everybody and their mama and their kids. And end up in the same situation again. She better stop. I'm telling you. Mel already said, elder or not, honey, you can get it. She said, I was trying to respect you because you my elder. However, she ain't behaving like one. One better quit. Excuse me. My sauce a little spicy. I do have an honorable mention. Let's talk about Martell. Do y'all think him and Sheree Whitfield think that's a real relationship? I'm curious about it because, one, Sheree's a beautiful woman. She's gorgeous. And I don't even know why she would want to fool with Martell. Then you think about the age difference. Then you think about, I'm trying to figure out what they have in common other than working out. That'd be the only thing I can see. And if it is a real relationship, I feel bad for Martell. He can't handle her. Not who gonna check me, boo. I'm sorry, let me correct that. Not Miss who gonna check me, boo. She ain't gonna put up with that. I can tell you right now, she ain't going for half the stuff Coleslaw went for. He'll be in some trouble. I don't think he want to deal. I don't think he want that kind of trouble right there. That grown lady trouble. Grown lady troubles. He would have grown woman problem. He don't want that. And I don't think Sheree would want. I mean, seeing how Coleslaw behaving right now, don't call that lady old. Call that lady old. Be that and Sheree said, I'm old and cold. I can appreciate that because she's a beautiful woman. She's still out doing Coleslaw. Coleslaw ain't got nothing on it. Ain't that sad? Look, young girl ain't got no business about herself. An old lady got to check you, boo. Who gonna check me, boo? That's what Sheree said, honey. That's what she said. Oh, Lord. Honestly, I just find it odd that Sheree and Kenya, they done became buddy-buddy. Then, you know, when Martell come in the picture, we know Sheree ain't the best judge of character when it come to me. And I don't know about what was going on between her and Bob. Well, we know she was with Bob for. But then from Bob to a dude in prison, now to a dude, what, 10, 15 years younger than you, have how many kids? Your children grown. Ain't she finna be a grandmama? He got little bitty babies. So whether she want to be a stepmama or not, she's starting all over. I don't know. it could be a publicity stunt or a hoax, as they call it. It could be a hoax. It'd be smart if it's a hoax on her and Martell's behalf. Because, you know what? If her and Martell are in this thing together, they trying to remain relevant. I wonder if they can collect checks from Bravo and OWN Network. That'd be smart if they can. Just that Martell can't handle Cherie. She'll show my done, honey. He don't know. Bless his heart. Just like I say, she won't put up with what Coleslaw did. At least he ain't got to worry about no more kids. I'm sorry. That was a shot, wasn't it? Well, y'all list in the comments below. I don't know whether to believe if it's real or not. Because, you know, it's also another thing of it, too. She's been buddy-buddy with Kenya. Then Kenya was rumored to have paid 2 men, not one, 2 men, to have been her love interest. Wasn't she the one flirting with a married man, Apollo? Yeah, the 2 men, Walter and Matthew. Didn't they say that she paid them to be their love interest? I don't know. And so I would hope that Sheree wouldn't follow suit. You know what I'm saying? Or take any of that kind of advice. That wouldn't be good. And I'd be mad at Kenya for doing that. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think. That was dinner and a show. I got to get ready to go. I'm going to go ahead on and clean up, pack it in, take it to bed. So as always, I want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like, comment, and share. And please subscribe. You subscribe to me, I do follow back. Leave me a thumbs up in the comment section. Let me know you're following me. And I'll come back to you. Go to your page, put your thumbs up, and I will subscribe to you as well. Y'all have a good night here. Thanks.